What's going on, guys? This one's a little different, and I am so stoked to bring you this. This is a super out of the blue thing that happened to me very, very late last year, and I could not be more excited. It's a huge, huge dream of mine to have an offer like this on the table, and I'm here to basically bring you a bike build video. Probably whack in some testing. Might be on this one, might be on the next. And if you haven't seen it already, I'm sure that there will be an edit of this bike build video plastered all over Instagram prior to this. But yeah, we're in the shop alone today. It just arrived. I did get a little bit impatient and started unboxing some stuff, but I've put it all back in so you guys can see the experience together. So here it is. Here it is. High Pivot Witchcraft. Yeah, baby. And Lusty, Paddy and Johnny have done an incredible job for me this year. So this is what's in the box. Got the big frame, front triangle frame, which we'll pull out in a second. Rear triangle. Ooh, be careful not to drop the thing. Always running Maxxis tires for this build. We're going to be doing Assegai on the front and a DHR on the rear because we love those fast rolling bikes. DD Black Label bars as always. Absolutely love that paired with where is it? Copperhead. Oh, no, not yet. Not that one. Where is it? There it is. Copperhead stem. We're going with the red, and you'll see why in a minute. And then some red, check these out, red ODI AG2 grips. These are by far my favorite grip. Super comfortable, yet sort of small and has sort of a half flange towards the end. Absolutely love them. Run them on all my bikes and have done for a couple of years now. And this is where it gets pretty cool. SDG 200mm dropper, a Tellus V2 with Bel Air 2 seat. Super slimline, super light, all round a good enduro seat for those big days on it. Oh, switch there. Here's a DHR2. DH casing for me. Bit of a heavier rider. Take some bigger hits just for a bit of extra protection. Love that. And now the money. Here we go. Ooh, come on, out of there. Check these things out. Crank Brothers carbon synthesis wheels. Man, I could not be more stoked with these. These are going to be awesome. I have not heard a single bad thing about these. I'm so keen to run them. They're going to be wicked, paired on with a Crank Brothers edition i9 hub. So running carbon front and rear, which is super sick. Keep it nice and light, stiff yet compliant where we need to. There's the front all rim taped up, ready to rock. Carefully put that on there. Oh. And then what else is in this big box of goodies? Sweet. Here we go. All right. So then up front, which I'm super excited to get on, a fresh set of RockShox Zeb forks. I've actually never ridden these, but I'm super excited for this. This is going to be a full RockShox build from top to bottom. Huge, massive thanks to the guys at SRAM Australia for hooking this up for the team. It's amazing. So we'll just lightly lean those up there. Ooh. And then just the other box of little bits and bobs. This is all your SRAM stuff, derailleur, chain guide, everything like that. And this is a little bit more of it just to fill it out. But what you've all been waiting for. Let's move this stuff aside. In a non-organised fashion, here we are. The reason we're going the red stem is because of this. just pop it down and get it out, eh? Here we go. Hopefully you can see me all right. Into the frame, we're ready. Look at that. Dreadnought V2 paired with the RockShox Vivid on the rear. Absolutely love an AirShock. Definitely an AirShock fan. Cannot wait to get this thing built. This is so sick. Just every little detail on this is just absolutely amazing. And coolest thing is under frame storage on this bike. Big win for me with the sort of riding I do. I do not like having stuff taped to the, or bolted onto the outside of the frame, to be totally honest. It doesn't look the best, it's clunky, it can rattle around, so I like it in a nice tight bag, sealed away from the weather, everything tucked away nicely. And then if you want, take it out. Doesn't know you're there. Absolutely frothing. I could not be more happy right now. This is insane. Just in case the camera stuffed up on us, here we go. I feel like the color's a little off on this camera, but it definitely doesn't look like a mustard yellow. It's sort of more a pastel yellow. But yeah, we'll get a better camera out for the build for sure. A little bit of pink on top there to blend in with the red. Fresh set of 170 Zebs. Could not be more stoked. This is stupidly exciting. Cannot wait to get this thing built. So to give you guys a little bit of a background on what this all is, this isn't just a random box that showed up on the doorstep today. This is because I have been offered an incredible position on the Forbidden Dreadnought synthesis racing team as a part of their brand new enduro program. Thanks to Lusty, Paddy and Johnny there have I've been with them for a while now, and yeah, they reached out with an offer late last year, and look, I just couldn't refuse. It's just an insane offer. So I'll be under the entire Lusty banner from head to toe, complete bike, everything under the one roof now. I am so excited about this opportunity. It is going to be a massive year of racing and riding. The content is hopefully going to kick up a huge notch, especially now that we've got everything that's under the Lusty banner. I'm really excited for this, and not gonna lie, this is all of my favorite stuff that I really want to ride, especially like Maxxis, Crank Brothers, Forbidden. I've had my eye on ever since getting back into riding. I think that they're just like the sickest brand out there and producing like an amazing bikes, and the tester video that I did a couple of years ago was insane. So I bet that with the right setup, the right tires, the right cockpit, everything on it, I think it's going to be even better. And yeah, I was blown away by that event. But man, I can't wait to rip in. So this is going to be a little bit of a behind the scenes build video that will actually take place tomorrow, just because my brother is going to give us a hand filming this thing. We're going to capitalize and make the most of this opportunity. Building a bike pretty much from the ground up. There's actually not too much put together, so it's a great learning opportunity for me, just in case things go wrong or when I do need to sort of service the bike. But yeah, we'll be doing that tomorrow, and you will probably see little bits and bobs here and there. But if you haven't checked it out already, go and see the edit video of this that will be on Instagram, as that will be dropping well before this. I don't know when this is going to drop, but yeah, there's going to be a team release later on that will happen in Threadbow, hopefully. And yeah, we'll go from there. So enjoy. Alrighty, good morning people. It's another day on the vlog. We're back at it. I apologize in advance. I didn't get much of behind the scenes sort of building stuff. I'll try and whack it in. Obviously you'll probably see it before this, but yeah, didn't really have a chance to do it just because we were under the pump a little bit in the shop here, plus getting the build done, plus a bit of time restrictions with training and all that sort of stuff. But what I thought I'd do is I'd quickly run through everything that is now on the bike, my setup for 2025, and yeah, run you through a little bit and maybe even jump into some suspension setup. I'm not the best at suspension setup. I'm more of a set and forget kind of guy. I don't change according to the track generally. Maybe a click here and there, just with high speed compression, especially just with some bigger hits. But other than that, like, we probably just set and forget. It's pretty much good for all round riding. So let's crack into it. Alrighty, starting from the top down, let's start with the main bit. Forbidden Dreadnought V2 2025 model in the Bloody Sabbath colorway. It's got sick pink, they kind of turn out white on here, but that's a sick pink decal up there. I think this bike is ready to roll. Comes with the storage box underneath that just screws off and then unclips. Super good because we can shove things up there. A massive win, plus 2 mounts for either bottles or spares, which is sick. And something that I really love about this bike is the integrated cable sort of tidy system. So this runs all the way through, down and up for the seat post, and then the same on the other side for the rear brake. This bike is running electronic suspension, hence the non-other cable, but if you did, I believe you can change out this and it'll also run through. So, and comes out the back and goes into there. All right, starting at the front of the bike, running my favorite ODI AG2 grips. This time Paddy sent me up the red to match with the bike. They are super bright, super sick, love that. We're running Diety Black Label bars, cut them down to 780, and on the copperhead stem in the lovely red. And then, of course, goes on all my main bikes is the I Love It when my wife lets me go mountain biking, but I love my wife, which I very much do. Thanks to her for making that custom. We are running the Maven Ultimate brakes, front and rear, on 200mm rotors. So they look super sick. We've got the black calipers down here just to finish off that, and then the super sick calipers. I absolutely love these things. They're so good. Run them on my last bike as a bit of an upgrade, and Jesus, was it worth it. So thanks to SRAM for those ones. Then we're running the 170mm RockShox Zeb Ultimate Fork. Absolute beast of a thing. No, I've never run RockShox before, so I'm super excited to do this. And it comes with a bolt-on mudguard because I hate cable ties on bicycles. They suck and they wreck your frame. Moving back, we've got the SDG Bel Air V2 seat on the Tellus dropper. Super nice, super clean. This is your 200mm. I've got super long legs, so this suits me just perfectly fine. And yes, run this seat before. It is super comfy for the males especially. Absolutely love it. Nice lightweight, nice sleek matte design, grippy when you need it to be, all around, like, absolutely love the thing. Moving down, we've got the Fidlock mount. Fidlock bottle's in the car ready to go for trail riding, but that's on there, super nice and tidy. So if you're doing downhill laps, you don't need to worry about a disgusting water bottle cage. Huge benefit to it, and it slips on and off really super quick as well if you need to get it off. Then we're going with the Vivid Shock. Massive shout out to SRAM and RockShox Australia. This thing is so sick. The Vivid Ultimate. I've been really looking forward to getting my hands on one of these for a really long time now, and I've finally got the opportunity to dial it in. So we're going to do some suspension setup in a little bit. Keeping in line with the SRAM, again, we've got the SRAM EXO transmission all the way from the top. Got the pod controller here. Love this thing. Super adjustable, easy to use. Connects straight to your mobile phone app to tell you when battery's low, what rides you did, everything like that. So yeah, running the EXO flat top chain into the massive cassette at the back, and then a stunning derailleur, electronic derailleur that is absolutely bulletproof. So absolutely love that. Have had no issues with them whatsoever. And then SRAM has just got the ultimate support. They are quick to pick up the phone, quick to reply to emails. I absolutely love the guys there, and yeah, I don't ever want to change. So running the crank butters, mallet pedals, still just waiting on a new set, but these are my older ones, but I will be running the mallet E's going forward just to freshen up on the set. But absolutely love this pedal. Perfect amount of grip, easy to take your foot out when it's a bit of an emergency or you're getting a bit of a drift on. Cannot complain. Match with the mallet mallet shoes as well, which is super sick. Moving towards the back, of course, we're running Maxxis Minion DHR2 downhill casing. I'm running a full 29er bike. Sorry, I forgot to mention full 29er S3, which is technically size large. And always running the downhill casing, especially on the back, because I'm a little bit of a heavier rider. I like to put it in places that's probably not suitable for a weaker tire, just to have that little bit of insurance there. And then we are running the Assegai 2.5 by 29 up the front. Again, downhill casing max grip on this one, just because we need that extra grip in the front. And front tires last a lot longer, which is sick. And then, big time, the Crank Brothers Carbon Synthesis wheel set on a set of i9 Crank Brothers Edition hubs. These rims are super sick. I hope we did it justice in the bike build video, but oh my god, we got a few little marks on there, but we'll get them off in a minute. Yeah, absolutely super sick. I love the way that the carbon molds around the spoke nipples and everything. It's just a super light, stiff yet compliant wheel set, and I'm super excited to run them. And then this is what the back looks like, pretty much identical to the front from the eye, but front and back both very different rims. This one's built for a little bit more stiffness, whereas this one is built for more compliance for obvious reasons. So I love what they're doing there. It's proven really, really well on the World Cup circuit for all the guys. So yeah, super stoked. Absolutely frothing. Oh, one thing I did forget was the MRP, if we can focus, chain guide system. So it's got the bash plate underneath and including the little chain guide there, so we are not losing chains this year, which is super sick. So yeah, that's a quick breakdown of the bike, guys. I am definitely going to do a bike check video, a more official one, with some nice B-roll in it. But for you guys that have been wondering, this is it. Loving it. Righty, so a little bit into the suspension setup. Again, super amateur at this. I am not the guy to ask for suspension advice. I am a set and forget kind of guy. Go to someone like SRAM or RockShox, or if you're local to the Brisbane Gold Coast, Sunshine Coast area, either Blackguard MTB or Aaron down at NS Dynamics. They are all terrific at what they do. Servicing, setup, everything like that. They'll have your suspension running absolutely sweet. So, but what I did find out is RockShox actually have this super cool app called the RockShox Trailhead app, which you can plug in basically your serial number. So there's one located there on the fork, and oh my god, I've already lost it. Oh yes, all the way underneath there somewhere for the shock. You enter that in, you can put your rider weight in, and it'll give you a starting guide for the PSI and rebound. For the fork, I haven't done the shock yet, so we'll do the shock together. But yeah, super cool app, super easy to do. One thing it did not give me though was the compression, like the high speed and low speed compression settings. So basically what I've done is I've pretty much gone to click number 3 on the high speed compression, just slightly higher, so it's out of 5. So we're just going to start on 3 and work our way from there. And then on the low speed compression, number 8 from the softest out of 15, so just above halfway. It's going to be a good starting point. I'm going to have to mess around with this quite a bit over the next week or so before I head to New Zealand and then to Cannonball. No, New Zealand is not a biking holiday. It's a holiday with the missus finally. But yeah, got a lot of dialing in to do. I'm starting tomorrow at Coralbin, which will be long past before this comes out. But anyway, we've got a lot of suspension setup to do, so let's get cracking into the fork real quick. Sorry, not the fork, shock. Alrighty, just finished up with the shock. A little bit confused on the numbers, not gonna lie. I'm probably gonna reach out to SRAM for some bit of help and support on this one, but we have got it to a nice nice-ish sag setting. I run my sag like pretty low in comparison to a lot of people. I like it around the 22 to 25 mark, whereas a lot of people generally run it around the 30 mark. I like my bikes a little bit more stiff, a little bit more poppy. If any of you guys know me and my riding style, I pump the living crap out of stuff. So yeah, it sort of just supports me there. Definitely a rougher ride for sure, but that's what I like. Everyone's going to be different. I would not follow the same advice if you know that's not your riding style or you don't know that. You're more than welcome to try it. But yeah, bit of a funny one. Definitely play around with your sag settings, that's for sure, or your air pressure. And then yeah, basically did the same thing on the rear as well. Ran the rebound at a -10, so 10 clicks out from the slowest, and then high speed compression right in the middle, and same with the low speed compression. So we're just going to start there for our session either this afternoon or tomorrow, and then yeah, go from there. And I'm sure that it'll adjust as we go throughout the year. And then down in Threadbow, I'll probably end up going to see the RockShox and SRAM guys just for a little bit of extra help and support as well, just because that's part of the deal now. So I'm going to capitalize on that, absolutely, and yeah, go meet the team and get all that sorted. So yeah, here it is. It's all done. I've just got to do a final bolt check and continue doing bolt checks on it over the next few weeks, especially keep it all nice and fresh. But this is what we're running for 2025, and I could not be more stoked. Incoming is going to be a first ride video that'll be tomorrow for me, a couple of weeks for you guys at least. But yeah, can come along. I've got a bit of a team camp going on for a few hours tomorrow at the Coralba Mountain Bike Park. Huge thanks to Andrew for setting up the shuttles there for us all to enjoy. But until then, peace out, guys.